The following is a special presentation of CBC Sports.
The kid from Caroline is back. Kurt Browning, three-time world champion, poised to regain the title he lost last year. It's just a free skate away. Canada's young gun Elvis Stojko misfired yesterday, but he'll be armed and dangerous tonight. Canada's best, ready to take on the world.
The 1993 World Figure Skating Championships from Prague in the Czech Republic are being brought to you by Petro-Canada, dealers and their staff, committed to Canadians. Bank of Montreal, committed to being your full-service bank. We're paying attention. The Dairy Bureau of Canada, who brings you butter, cheese, and other delicious dairy products. Ford of Canada, where quality is job one. It's working. By your local bottler of Diet Coke. Taste it, the taste of Diet Coke. Now, here is your host, Brian Williams.
It was in this building 31 years ago that Oshawa, Ontario's Donald Jackson became the first Canadian to win gold in men's figure skating. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to CBC's continuing coverage of the 1993 World Championships. Don Jackson started it right here in '62. It was Don McPherson winning in '63 at Cortina, Italy. A long drought until Brian Orser won in '87 at Cincinnati. Kurt Browning winning in 1989 at Paris. Of course, 90 at home at Halifax and 91 at Munich. Browning tonight trying to win the World Championship for a fourth time, trying to do it after a tough '92. Remember, he missed the medal podium with injuries at Albertville and was second in Oakland. A bonus for you tonight. Lloyd Eisler and Isabelle Brasseur will join us and take us through last night's World Championship program. A big night, and right now, let's join Chris Cuthbert.
Thanks, Brian. Good evening, everybody. Should be a great night as Kurt Browning skates for gold, and don't discount Elvis Stojko's chances for a medal either. But first, the original dance. No real surprises after the compulsories. The Sova Zulin are the leaders. Grichuk Platov are second. The real battle is for the bronze medal, and a battle between the two premier coaches in ice dancing. And with their thoughts on those two stories, here are Barbara Underhill and Paul Martini.
Well, Chris, the battle for the bronze is between two teams with two very different styles, as you will see. The Finnish team of Susanna Rakamo and Petri Koko are trying to win their country's first ever medal in ice dance history. But close on their heels is a Russian team, relatively new on the scene, who are trying to complete a Russian sweep of this event for the second year in a row. And Paul, Russian dominance in ice dance has never been more evident.
Well, Barbara, the 29 teams entered here in the ice dance competition, 9 of them are from the former Soviet Union. And of those 9, 8 take from one of two very special ladies, Natalia Dubova and Natalia Linenchuk. These two women are certainly the most creative influences in ice dancing today, as Dubova is here with 3 teams, Linenchuk here with 5, and creativity is what ice dance is all about. But our own Canadians have a style and character all their own, so let's go to the ice to see their version of the original dance, the Viennese Waltz.
Next couple,
15th after the two compulsory dances, and with the Canadian team cheering them on, here are Shae-Lynn Bourne and Victor Kraatz, our young national champions.
Well, the dancers had a day off between the compulsory dances and this original dance, and on that day off, Victor and Shae-Lynn watched Kurt Browning win the men's technical, and then they watched their fellow training mates, Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler, win gold. So there's certainly have to be pumped going out here for this original dance performance.
Well, that was a beautiful version of the Viennese. I felt the dance was very light, very graceful, nice lines. A really good job for Victor and Shae-Lynn.
Well, there's no doubt that many in the skating community felt that this team was underjudged, sitting in 15th place going into this original dance. And I think what's important for them is to do what they've just done, continue to go out there, skate well. Many feel that they've made an excellent first impression, and they have to continue to make that impression here.
And where they're really going to make their impression is in the free dance.
First set of marks are for required elements, 4.5s up to a 4.9 from the German judge. Well, they're relaxed out on the ice. He looked up during the waltz and gave teammates here just to our side a big wink, or maybe that was for Mom because she's got the video camera here recording the moments. The second set of marks up to a 5.1, so the German judge certainly enjoyed their work. Bourne and Kraatz of Canada here in the original dance. And with more on the Viennese waltz, here's Gene Sam.
Thanks, Chris. The rhythm chosen for the original dance this year is the Viennese waltz. While the waltz itself can be traced back to German origin, it is the Austrian Strauss family who made the Viennese the favorite of the 19th century. The International Skating Union is specific this year about the music to be used. It must have a constant beat and be orchestrated for use on the ballroom floor. The character of the waltz on the ballroom floor should be apparent on the ice. Look for face-to-face waltz positions and the pivot steps where the partners twirl around each other. Here we see face-to-face waltz positioning in the Viennese on the ice. And also the pivot steps, which help propel the momentum of the dance. The Viennese should have deep flowing edges with a lean and lilt as the couple dances across the ice. It should be skated with an upright carriage without appearing stiff or labored. It also requires good balance as the skaters change positions and edges. Flow and speed over the ice are important, and knee bends and free leg extensions will enhance the character of the waltz. One stop is permitted in the program as long as the flow of the music is maintained with body movements. However, kneeling on the ice is not allowed, and the couple may only separate to change dance hold. The best Viennese waltzes will be the ones that float across the ice with speed and power and glide. You should be able to project to the ballroom floor and imagine yourself whirling about with a sense of regal gaiety.
Thank you, Gene. We'll have a Finnish interpretation of the Viennese waltz from Susanna Rockamo and Petri Koko when we return to the 93 Worlds in Prague.